What if the most brutal battle of the Second World War had ended differently? Frozen silhouettes of Soviet soldiers materialize, locked in mid-march, cheeks crusted with ice. Their rifles angle skyward like withered branches. What if Stalingrad had fallen? A black and white photograph jitters, the grain dancing as if the past itself trembles. Stalingrad was never just a city. On the animated map, the Volga curves like a silver blade. The word Stalingrad pulses. Bombers drift above gray clouds. Blossoms of flame erupt below, orange against steel-blue dusk. Street fighting. Helmets flash behind shattered door frames. Each step is a gamble paid in rubble. Civilians sprint across open ground, scarves whipping, glass crunching under boots, clutching metal tins that rattle with the last of their bread. In a cramped bunker lit by a single lamp, a general's finger jabs at contour lines on brittle paper. The bulb flickers. Resolve doesn't. On a wall, a Soviet propaganda poster rips free, flutters and lands face down in muddy water. But here, the wall gives way. Enemy tanks, paint chipped, exhaust steaming in the cold, grind into Stalingrad's center square, their treads chewing fallen bricks. Soviet infantry withdraw, shoulders slumped, silhouettes dwindling into snowy alleys. A grainy newsreel shows soldiers trying to fight, breath fogging the morning air. Soldiers observe faces clinched as war goes on out there. No quarter should be expected. White cloth, bed sheets, table linen, flutters from windows in surrender. This will come from the Soviets. Crackle of an old radio. Stalingrad, lost. Static drowns the announcer's final word, but somebody really heard. On the map, a blue and red circle blooms around Stalingrad, tight as a noose. A crimson flag slides down a pole in slow motion, folds swallowing the hammer and sickle. The Soviets begin to show signs of surrender. Europe tilts. The Germans are in Moscow, Red Square. They advance on all fronts. Storm bunkers, factories, take cities and strongholds. No hurried defenses can stop them. What to do? The war began to shift toward one side, German side. Propaganda makes its job. The Germans take Moscow, an unbelievable scene. They are in Red Square. Borders redraw themselves. Eastern nations fade to a single grim shade. War is lost. Leaders are taken prisoners. Russia ceased to exist as a nation and as a combatant. The last resistance is futile. There is a new order coming on the horizon. Boots echo through Europe's narrow lanes. Western allies can do nothing but fend themselves and try to stop the evil from spreading. Some operations are cancelled. In London, floodlights wash Parliament in sterile white. Inside, ministers gesture over smudged blueprints of defense. Across the Atlantic, the stars and stripes snap in a restless wind. Roosevelt gives in. Generals no longer believe in a positive outcome to a war without Russia or the Soviet Union. American and British soldiers' morale is low. They are forced to fight in other places in the world. A radio host, voice eerily calm, announces a new order spanning the continent. Europe is now under one nation. Western allies surrender. There will be no second front. German dominance. No eastern shield, no balance. Berlin appears, flags of a single color over every gate. There will be no wall because dissent never germinates. A rocket once destined for the stratosphere lies dormant beneath tarpaulin. Dreams folded, counted, shelved. Defeat is closing in on America. A Germanic state is born, no Statue of Liberty. Children study in perfect rows, boots too large, songs too hollow. A gray world, a world without many, many vital books, gone forever. A revolving globe shows identical banners marching across latitudes like a monochrome parade. Germany, triumphant. Outside in Russia, soldiers now patrol the new empire. From every corner wear the same pin, speak the same line. Variety dies in a single afternoon. Stalingrad is no more. Headlines clatter from printing presses. Eastern resistance ends. Cultures pay the bill. Faces on Urals blur under fresh gray paint. Identities cancelled by rolling brushes and hard work. Scene after scene after scene. Same slogan, same font, same command. Obey. Obey, obey. Allies do not exist anymore. In this line of time, the generals captured are the American, British, Canadian, and the rest of the world. The world is now divided between the Germanic and the Japanese. New cities are created. New Berlin, Munich. A new dawn arises. The books of history are rewritten. The language is now German. Children learn in our current time to know only one power, the one who won World War II. Films are censored. Nobody wants to know the heroes from the past who tried to stop something terrible. Everything can't be duplicated. So ask yourself, if that single battle had slipped, if one winter had warmed by a single degree, where would you be standing now? History was almost different. If you want to walk more corridors of the past that almost were, subscribe, tap the bell, and journey with us. We're only just beginning.